Joe is hungry.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Priscilla lick.
Welcome everybody. Happy New Year. My name is Joe and welcome to Joe is Hungry channel, chopped, pressed, sliced, and served lukewarm right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. I would like to extend a very special shout out to Ty out at my local Aldi's. Thank you for watching my channel. Shout out to Metal, Ryan, Bradley, and Balak, Michael, Kelly, Cassandra, Tyler, and Ken, Leo, Jeevans, Donovan.
Thank you, John, for real.
I would also like to wish a very special belated happy birthday to my favorite Twitch streamer of all time, Amaru. You are my hero.
Wow, that's very cool.
What? What just happened?
All time, Amaru, you are my hero. You are the queen, and I wish you many more to come. Today,
Why did that just happen? She started Joe is Hungry Reacts? What?
I'm going to re-review the re-release of Arby's limited time offer, the Brisket Bacon Beef and Cheddar Sandwich, and I last reviewed this in 2019.
It's called the Bacon Brisket.
I'm washed. I'll never be cool. I'll always be second fiddle. I'll always be the winter soldier of Twitch.
Beef and cheddar sandwich. It's a mouthful. I have trouble saying
Which
it.
is constructed with roast beef, smoked brisket, and bacon, cheddar cheese sauce, red ranch sauce on a toasted onion roll. A single sandwich will load your...
That is so sick, though. To be honest, that's cooler to me than a LeBron James shout out. That's fucking cool.
Diet down with 760 calories. I have the nutritional information on the screen and in the description below. Each one of these will debit your account to the tune of $6.99. Make it a medium combo for $11.68 before taxes in Georgia. Curiously, Arby's does post serving weights in their nutritional information. Are you paying attention? Burger King, Taco Bell, Little Caesars. I know you know this information. This is good for us. Maybe not so much for Arby's, but we'll see about that later.
Did you send your sauce to roll for sandwich? No.
Each one of these is supposed to weigh in at 304 grams or 10.72 ounces. If you break out the Joe is Hungry calculator, do a little bit of fuzzy cat math, you're going to come up with the unverified, high, middle-of-the-road, fast food, 65 cents an ounce. And before we can see if any of these numbers are real, we need to break out the thermometer, find the meat.
He mentioned you in the comments? Wait, what?
Pull the drive-through ad. Arby's in Calhoun, Georgia.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Be with you in a minute.
Okay. Oh, that's not good.
His reaction to that was incredible. I've literally been in this situation before when you just lose a camera. When you just lose a camera and you're like, fuck.
Oh, that's not good.
I forget what shoot it was on. But for some reason, the Try Guys were like in the water. And they lost a red. And it was like that same thing. We just like slowly watched a red fall into the water and everybody was like, all right.
You good order, hon?
1 second. Sorry.
No problem.
Could I get
Will film for the Try Guys? I did.
beef or brisket, bacon, beef, and cheddar burgers?
Okay, the meals or just the sandwiches?
Just the sandwiches.
Okay, what else?
That's it.
$29.92, hon. Drive window. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You need any sauces, hon?
No, man. Thank you.
So much, hon. You have a
See
good
ya.
day, hon. Thank you.
I've got my brisket bacon sandwiches. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is hungry temperature test.
You know that man just ripping a sneakadoodle right now.
Brisket bacon number 1 is a balmy 133.3 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's not hot enough.
128.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's not hot enough.
118.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
He's gonna say failed.
My channel any length of time. You know I like my food a lot hotter than that. And I know the way Arby's prepares their food, they're probably never gonna burn the skin off the roof of my mouth. So unfortunately today, I really can't give them a pass on the Joe is hungry temperature test. Now it's time to break out the scales, sharpen the knives, get the meat microscope ready, head back to the studios and do the Joe is hungry weight test. And once again, we take off for the packaging. In other words, we set the chair on the scales.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow, that's for
Do it, Joe.
Your stuff will.
Thank you. Look at that.
Brisket bacon number 1 is 10.
Yo, how does this motherfucker do a sneakadoodle bite? Someone brought that up. He orders 3 sandwiches. He weighs 3 sandwiches, but he bites one of them. Does he go back and get a 4th sandwich?
0.40 ounces. Brisket bacon number 2 is 11.50 ounces. Bacon brisket number 3 weighs in at 9.95 ounces or 282 grams.
He weighs 2? No, he weighs all 3.
Between the heaviest and the lightest. So today, I can't give him a pass on the Joe is hungry consistency weight test.
Damn.
Now, the average weight is even slightly less than their posted serving weight. It's kind of really close. Let me know what you think. But today, I'm going to give him a fail on the Joe is hungry weight test. Now,
Damn!
Average him out, you come up with a 1 cent increase to 66 cents an ounce. Now it's time to do the one and only, the Joe is hungry big reveal.
Oh, that looks rough. When we were doing the Doug Doug challenge, Arby's was the restaurant that broke our back. Arby's is so bad. I think Arby's is just a place where I know what I order. There are the curly fries, tendies, horsey sauce, Jamocha shake. Someone just said, I miss her, bro. My God.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. We've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was. It didn't really do good on the temperature test. The weight test, it didn't really scrape by. But I did notice one thing about it. It has 4 slices of bacon. They're whole slices of bacon folded over. Wendy's, are you taking notes?
This man says, I don't care if it's hot enough. I don't care if the weight is right. Give me my full strips of bacon.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Anyway, we need to do the final test, the real definitive test, the Joe is hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh yeah, wow.
the over-under
Meats though.
is now 14. Anyone know Joe's Twitch channel? He might be here. Wait, what? Joe has a Twitch channel? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
5,
cool.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I can
Okay, by my calculations, that is 12 cuts.
taste all the individual ingredients. They all work well together. Not one ingredient overwhelms the others. I can taste the roast beef. I can taste the smokiness of the brisket. Even the onion bread works well. And amazingly enough, they don't even skimp on the bacon. You may ask, is this just as good out of the drive-thru as when you get it home and reheat it? Well, let's bend.
Nice handicapping nonetheless. Dude, we set the under over pretty, it's pretty compelling.
Time and ask my evil twin and do the Joe is hungry sneak-a-doodle bite. Joe is hungry.
Yes.
Sneak-a-doodle bite. What about 1 and 2?
Don't worry about it. Who's in charge here? So annoying. Smoky, lukewarm, fair amount of meat. Let's move on with this video.
Well, according to the boss, this kind of sandwich will always travel well and reheat just fine. And finally, it's time to give this a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves.
Someone said a 7.7. You wild, bro. It already failed 2 of his tests. If I know Joe like I think I know Joe, that bacon is going to play. That bacon is going to play. I don't think it's a 5. I think it's a 6.3.
Arby's, if this thing would just be a little bit warmer and maybe a little bit better portion control, this thing would have been in the 7s without question. With all that said, amazingly enough, I still like it. Actually has a special place on my little cold heart. So today, Arby's, I'm gonna have to go 6.2.
Oh, God damn it, Joe.
This is my number. This
I got him now, though. I got this motherfucker. I'm seeing through his eyes. I understand his scale.
is my review.
Do you want to see someone put in the mentions in the comments? What is this? Shout out to Emmy Roo. Found you via Will Neff, but Emmy's the GOAT. Will is cool. Emmy Roo stops and actually addresses me if I stop in her live stream. Wait! Joe, I would address you! Joe, you son of a bitch! Where are you? Where are you, Joe? What's his Twitch name? You definitely ignored him in the past? No shot. No shot. Absolutely no shot whatsoever. He did message in here. Dude, love the reaction. Thanks, man. Dude, how goes it from the... I just saw the reaction you did for Mr. Beast. What? This is the saddest day of my life. Chat, I'm not going to lie, though. This is on you. No one mentioned to me that Joe was in chat? You were all probably asking me to show my holes. All right, just VIP Joe. So that doesn't happen again. Everybody follow Joe is Hungry. Let's get him to at least 2,000 followers, please. Please. He had 43 when I linked it. I don't care. Do better. 900's pretty good. Keep going. At least get him to 1,000. You know who you are right now, chat? You are the doorman that turned Paul McCartney away. Remember that story of how like Paul McCartney went to a nightclub in New York and was like, I'd like to go in your nightclub. And the guy was like, sorry, man, tables only. And everybody was like, do you know who the fuck that is? You did that to Joe. So I'll say this. I hope this makes it to Joe. I don't know if Joe watches clips or if we can get him this. Hey, Joe, if you ever want to stream on Twitch, I'd be happy to come on your stream or have you on my stream or do anything like that to help you out. We got you a few followers just now. Hopefully, if you ever decide to do something, those 1,000 followers we just juiced for you, we'll play. And secondly, I'll make you a promise. If you do ever want me, I'll come to Georgia. I don't give a shit. I'll sneak a doodle with you. And I'll stop in Memphis at the pyramid on the way. Anyway, I feel bad. Joe is here? Wait, Joe is here? We are sorry. My community and I are sorry that we missed you here last time in chat because we love your work. The Sneakadoodle King himself. Anytime you want to come back, Joe, we are happy to have you here. We're going to do our damnedest to get you 100K followers on YouTube because you make awesome stuff. If you ever want to stream, hit me up. I'd be happy to come on your stream, or if you want to come on mine or anything like that. And if you ever need a guest down there in Georgia, I would be happy to come down. Oh, let's see what he's saying. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, it's me for real. I drop in from time to time. I will. Let's go. Oh, Joe, we all have a question. We have a question that we need answered, Joe, if you're still here. Joe, you buy 3 sandwiches or 3 food items every time you do it, right? And you weigh those items for weight consistency, okay? How is the Sneakadoodle bite done? Do you go back and buy another sandwich after he said 4? Dude, I feel like we were just let in on the prestige. I get an extra sometimes. Okay. Joe, if you're still here, I had one more question. Do you have a background in film? Because I used to be like a screenwriter and I used to work at BuzzFeed as like a PA and stuff like that. Do you have a background like that? Or are you just a hobbyist who got really good? He said none. Oh, he's just a genius. Joe, way to make me feel bad about my film degree, bro. Joe, I mean, now I'm rethinking everything. Elon University is not looking so great anymore. Anyway, Joe, I won't put you in the spotlight anymore. You can just hang out. But thanks for coming by. I'm sorry I missed you last time, bub. Oh, Joe on Fear End? I'd have Joe on Fear End.